Sparks. If you got the answers, I got questions for you, dog. Catch me on the TV, I done interviewed them all. I'm on every season, summer, winter, spring, and fall. What you wanna know? This Q&A with Wally Sparks. If you got the answers, I got questions for you, dog. Catch me on the TV, I done interviewed them all. I'm on every season, summer, winter, spring, and fall.
What up, everybody? Y'all know what it is, man. It's your boy Wally Sparks, and I'm back. Another episode of Q&A with Wally Sparks. Special guest in the building. I want him to introduce himself. Who do we got, man?
What's up, Wally, man? Yo, it's Herm, short for the Burn Hermit, Boston Zone. We in here.
Hell yeah, man. What up with you, man? You're always doing a lot of stuff. I remember last time I saw you, you said you was working on a few projects.
Yep. Nah, you know, I like to always work on projects, you know what I mean? Just because that's my creative outlet. So I always got at least like 2-3 joints I'm working on between production and raps.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
So you produce too?
I do produce, yeah.
Oh.
And I dropped a joint earlier this year called The Autobiography.
Yeah.
Produced, recorded, mixed, mastered by me.
All that.
Yeah. So,
gotta have that, right?
Yeah. So and I got some bangers on there. I'm actually gonna do the song I'm gonna do is from that. So
Okay, for the trap room drop?
Yeah, trap room, yeah.
Fire, man. What's the main one you got out right now? Are they all floating?
The main, it's hard to say. Main one, The Autobiography was like the last real big album I dropped. That was 17 tracks. I got a joint out right now that we're only making available locally to people that reach out to me and Wacko right now called The Takeover. So that's a joint album we did.
Fire.
After I drop The Autobiography, I dropped a little EP called The Conspiracy Lyricist EP.
Ooh,
you know what I mean?
Conspiracist.
Yeah, no, I've always been what you call a conspiracy theorist.
I love it. I love
put
it.
some joints together and like I really kind of went there on this joint. But
you got real dope lyrics, and the thing about you is I've seen you bring it this way, bring it that way, drop that knowledge, hit them with the party joint.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about? Cause last R.I.P. to Nico Hustle and all that. You know, Hustle Killer. We did that last show and all that.
Yeah, bro. Wow.
Woo! And you burnt it up.
Yeah, I try to be versatile. I'm inspired by so many different lanes, so many different genres. You can never just call me a boom bap rapper, a conscious rapper.
Nope.
You got like I do a lot of different stuff. You know what I mean? I dibble and dabble in a lot of different bags. You know.
How long you been doing this for?
Shoot. When I was 8 years old, bro, is when I probably wrote my first rap. You know
Word?
Yeah. When I was 12, I was nice.
Yo, that's
when
fire.
When I was 12, I was nice, bro. I wrote a rap. Life is pleasure and pain. Weakness will sever your name. For heaven you wane. Till the day you render the game. To send you to flames. Round here to dead you for fame. Boston streets will get beat until you dead and you slain. I wrote that when I was 12. I was like, yo,
I was gonna ask. Nice. I was gonna say, do you still remember that?
I do, bro. That's like, you know, I just put it in like a chorus recently or something.
That's fire, dude. No. That's so like, who are your inspirations coming up? Who is you listening to that made you say, yo, I'm gonna do this?
Man, I was thinking about it the other day, and I'll say for sure Nas. You know what I mean? Like, Nas is like, made me want to rap and produce.
Ooh.
Like Nas is like, after I heard Nas is like, I think I made my beat like within 24 hours. I made my first ever beat.
What?
Yeah.
What did you use to make your first beat?
Yo, shoot. I'm gonna show my age, man. So what I would use is this thing called Soundforce Studio, like 2.0 or something, right?
Okay.
You have 2 tracks. That's all you got. So I would do some crazy shit. I would cut from CDs in the Soundforge. I cut like a 4-bar drum, put it on the left track. I would cut like a 4-bar melody.
Yeah.
And then just keep on gluing it together.
Yes. And then just keep recycling the shit, right?
Exactly.
Like how we used to tape over our tapes. The tape over the top of the tape and all that.
Yep.
Oh, man. We come from that muddy waters, man.
I was there for the tapes, too, when I was a kid.
Yeah.
My mom and my father were both DJs.
For real?
Yeah. But not like scratching DJs, but just like party DJs, wedding.
That's dope.
Boats and shit like that. My mom was more successful than my father at it. But he had like a wall of records. So I was just always around it.
Damn.
And she had the 4-track tape recorder.
Yeah.
So that's when I would mess around with
recording this shit
with them 4 tracks. Yeah.
Ooh, that's crazy. I remember how you said that. I used to rock with a joint back in the day called Cool Edit Pro. You ever heard of that one?
It turned into Final Cut.
Now that one only gave you a certain amount of tracks and shit.
Same thing.
I didn't know how to fly my hooks. I was saying each hook, fucking every time, you know. But that's what makes us great at what we do. You know, we've been through all the steps and shit like that. That's why right now I'm harsh when it comes to the AI with the rap shit.
For real.
I'm like, damn, they didn't learn nothing. You know, we some things took me a while to learn.
And it's better that way because it's not about the destination, it's about the journey. So it's like the process to learn these things is what makes you great or what makes you masterful at something.
Facts. And you know what they say that what 10,000 hours you're pro, right?
Facts. 10,
so we
hours.
definitely had 10,000 hours of rhyming, recording,
the
beats.
Put all that together, 100,000, man.
Portfolios long, man.
Yeah.
How many projects do y'all out total?
It's hard to say, about 16, 17.
Woo!
And about 8, 9 of them on all streaming platforms.
Yeah.
The rest you are like the earlier ones I didn't put everywhere because it's like still finding my voice. It's a balance, man, because it could be not enough of this and not enough of that, but it might hit. Like there's a lot of records from artists that I heard, like a lot of I'm not gonna name names, but a lot of artists I heard early on was like the sonics, the engineering wasn't good enough, but the vibe was there.
Yeah,
you know what I mean, and some of those records like hit the whole world. Like,
damn, I know that, and that's crazy one because it can't always have both.
Yeah,
you might got the bars and the engineer's not that good, or vice versa.
Like the Soulja Boy, the Superman joint, like that's not great engineering, really.
But that's your hit.
Yeah, it hit. They still play it every club.
Yeah,
every night of the week. But yo, how many projects you got out?
81.
Whoa.
I just dropped take 81 trap rooms.
Okay.
So this is a mixtape, and before that I dropped an album myself, actually, Schizo.
Okay.
All original productions, and I want to say that's my very first album.
I was rocking with some of the joints off Schizo.
You know what I mean?
Very first, like out of everything.
Yeah.
What's the difference? What makes that?
What Schizo?
What the
makes difference Schizo between
like the first one you would call an album?
Well, I did a couple joints I would like to call albums before, Passage 57 and Still Hood Famous. But with those particular ones, I didn't necessarily know the producers or have any relationship with them. It was more like I went on SoundClick, did a few leases. But where with this one is, I had the people reach out to me personally, and already a few of them I have relationships with, and so I feel like this is my very first album because I knew the producers and how it's put together.
Yeah, that's so important.
You know what I mean?
That's real important, man. Because it's like especially if you believe in yourself as an artist and you're really trying to put your stuff out there, you gotta have all the bases covered. You can't have people come in for you later on like, oh, that was my beat. You can't do this with my beat. You can't perform the beat. You know what I mean? It's like,
I hate that, man. For real.
You do a whole music video. This happened to me because I shoot music videos. I did a music video for an artist. Whole music video. When he dropped it, the producer
they wouldn't flagged it.
Yeah, and we reached out to him. He's like, "Can we give you money?" He's like, "Nah, because you didn't ask permission."
I worry about that at times because I drop a lot of videos myself.
Yeah.
A lot of times I'm jacking. You know what I mean?
That's hip hop
and all that. You know.
At the same time, that's hip hop.
Yeah, I like to be able to have a variety of shit. You know, I'm not like people send me a beat. You can't just like send me a beat. I need to be able to click, click, click. I need to hear a variety in order for me to catch that one. You know what I mean?
Yeah, 100%.
Hearing just one or two beats, I'm kind of like, I don't really have any range.
I need a 30 pack to like really, I'm going to pick one or two.
Yeah, and you're going to pick one or two.
Yeah.
You don't need all them 30. You're not going to use them all, but out of them 30, you're going to find something.
Yes.
Right?
Facts.
Or two.
Hopefully.
You
know what I mean?
Do you do also like mixtape stuff too? Do you jack beats sometimes?
Yeah, so actually recently, for the first time in a very, very long time, I dropped something where I rapped off this YG beat, off his recent album, which I rock with. I was listening to the album. One song came on, The Dinner Dates and Heartbreaks, and I was just like, yo, I'm rocking with it. It's almost like a Drake kind of beat. Like, I don't know. It's not like a YG beat you would think of. It's not, it doesn't sound West Coast.
Oh, nah.
Nah, it doesn't.
That's fire.
So I took that. I just got inspired one day, and this was different for me, right? I wrote it the same day. I cut the beat, chopped it up because the instrumental wasn't available, and then I did a video, like actually rapping to the camera. So I'm never gonna record this in the studio or nothing. I'm never gonna put it out. It's just a video.
Just like something.
But I was
Yeah,
but I was talking my stuff on it.
Yeah.
What I was saying, I was like, yo, I'm putting this out.
One of those.
Yeah, and it's like I haven't really done nothing like that for a long time, especially like
That's
taking
fire.
somebody's beat from the industry.
I feel that.
Yeah.
I feel that.
It's a good response so far.
You got a lot of good joints. I can't recall the name of it, but there's a joint you got. It's like it hits hard. I downloaded the video, played it. The one where you got Stacks in it acting. You feel what I'm saying? With the shorty.
Yeah.
What's the name of that joint?
Soul Music.
Yeah, yo.
Yeah.
I love that joint, man. And that shit, that video was shot really good.
Thank you, bro.
You know, like everything how I seen in that video, I was actually like, damn, like I was going through it.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes people plot on stuff to do in videos, but it's forced and you can just, but with that, I was like, damn, this is a reality show right here.
It was, bro. It came, that song right there, I wrote my life today into existence with that song. Because the first thing I said was, I know somebody gonna appreciate me.
Yeah.
Because I was coming from a place of like real solitude at the time. You know what I mean? Lost this, lost that. I'm on my own now, got my own, like no family, just me in the apartment. You know what I'm saying? And like, I just let it out. I wrote that song. Then like might have been a year later, I'm like, we gotta do a video for this.
That's facts.
I found, you know what I mean, Steck and Mitra they were like, yo, let's do it.
That was
I wrote
so
a bunch
perfect.
of notes down, but other than those notes I wrote down, like I wrote like outlines and stuff, but other than that, we just finessed it. We just felt the moment.
That's dope. And you shot that?
I shoot videos. I shot that whole thing. So the Driz helped me with a couple of clips. You know, Driz Kid, shout out Driz Kid.
Okay. So
he helped me with a couple of clips. A couple of clips because I'm acting like the narrator.
Yeah.
So I'm standing there as they walk by us, and I'm like rapping. I'm like just telling the story.
You're like invisible and shit, right?
Yeah.
Yo, that shit is so fire, man. Soul music, right?
Soul music. Burn Herm Soul Music out on YouTube right now, all platforms. You know what I mean? Produced by Scribe.
Are you doing a podcast right now? Because I'm seeing.
I know
I'm seeing things.
It sounds crazy, bro, but yeah, I'm doing a podcast, Herm Radio.
It's dope. You know, you got the real organic questions from come from a real hip hop head.
Yeah.
A lot of times people just try to do these things, but like I like to say, sometimes it's not in them. It's just on them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But with you, I can totally relate to that shit, and this shit's in you. You asking serious questions.
Nah, it's a fact, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
Back in 2019, I just decided to do this thing called Herm Radio.
Yeah.
Back when COVID hit.
Yeah.
It was really going into 2020, and I was like, yo, I'm just every day I'm gonna do a virtual interview with somebody.
That's fire.
So I did like 40 of those in a row, and ever since then I kind of left it alone. And I was
how you doing those? Is that over the phone or is that in person?
On the computer. What now?
With the ones I'm seeing, we're at
the studio. I go to the studio. I book the time. I have the guest show up.
Yo, that's fire.
Yeah. So we're doing a real deal. I didn't used to do it in person back in the day, but I have in the back of my mind, I was like, yo, do it. And one day, I started off, I was doing it with my bro, but he's like, yo, I'm just not feeling being on camera. And then let me flip it. We're gonna do Herm Radio round 2.
Yep.
And it's just like at first it really wasn't a planned out, thought out thing where I'm like, oh, I'm gonna be a podcaster.
Yeah.
But it's just like I felt the urge to do it. I follow a lot of different creative urges, and I was like, you know what? Now that I've done it, it's got merit.
Yeah.
I love talking about life. I love talking about spirituality. I got a lot of stuff that be on my mind that I want to get out, and this is just another way to do it. And then, of course, hopefully direct people back to the music.
Yep. That's a very important thing, man. You know, that's why I put out like so much content and music, man. I'm in my head so much. If I wasn't able to get that shit out and express it, it's like I might just go crazy.
I know that, bro.
You know what I mean?
I feel exactly what you're saying, bro. I 100% would go crazy, bro.
You know?
I would lose my mind if I didn't have these creative outlets.
That's a fact.
But what was the first time you was like, I want to be in the hip hop space and I want to rap?
Well, you know what? I come from a musical family. So ever since I was born, my uncles had rock bands. My grandmother was in groups. My mother, my aunt's a dancer, danced with Alvin Ailey and shit. So I was always around music. And I'll tell you like this. Two things. Okay, so when I first probably decided, yo, I'm gonna start rapping. I was in the parlor at Granny's crib. Crisscross came on. Make you
Crisscross.
jump in the
Yeah.
living room. I said,
Yeah.
oh shit. I wanted to rap when I saw Crisscross, but what made me want to put out a mixtape to start doing it was these cats from my hood called The Product. They're from North Cambridge. I Rock, John Doe, Bad Guy Tamurdi. And these guys were setting it off early in North Cambridge. The ice cream truck Tim used to come through the projects and stuff like that, the pizza slices and all that. And once upon a time, he was pumping out their mixtapes from the ice cream truck.
Oh,
everybody was bumping that product in the hood and shit. So these guys, they were the inspirations too.
He was doing
for
like
me.
Big Worm, bro.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Straight big perm shit.
Yeah, big perm, yeah.
On dogs.
Yeah.
So
nah, that's crazy, man.
yeah,
Crisscross for
the
me,
product.
bro. Crisscross for me.
Yeah.
As far back as I can remember, it was Tone Loc, LL Cool J.
Ooh.
But Crisscross was like I was changing. It's like Drake is to people today, bro.
Yeah.
I had my clothes on backwards.
I did the backwards joint.
I had the backwards joints.
Yeah, I had the backwards jeans and shit.
Yeah.
I went to school with the jersey and shit.
Cross Colors brand.
Cross Colors.
Yeah, bro.
Love Cross Colors, man. Come on, that's how you could tell the real right. And they didn't bring that shit back. For real.
What, the backwards color? The backwards clothes or
Cross Colors.
Yeah, somebody needs to buy the IP or something.
Yeah, man, because that's a classic brand, and I feel like I still reference that shit to this day.
Yeah, and I think that the that style, that aesthetic would hit today still.
It would hit for sure.
Yeah, bro. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Everybody's getting the thrift clothes and going back to like the 90s look. So it's like, why not
That's a
bring back
fact.
the new
Gotta
one?
bring that shit. The modern version of some Cross Colors.
Yeah.
Even some of the old fits that they had. Them shit was crazy.
Yeah.
There was so many colors on them. You could really like match the hell out of them.
Yeah.
Their outfits were crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Like if you buy a matching Cross Colors outfit, like they were usually nuts.
Mm-hmm.
Seeing that shit
Yeah,
in like Martin and all that.
It's not for everybody. Yeah, like Martin. That's like how Martin used to dress.
Yeah. You so crazy. Yeah. Word. Speaking of shit like that, what's one of the shows you used to watch coming up? Like a Martin, you in a Cosby Show?
I was big on Martin
Jefferson
for sure. Damn, bro, a lot of cartoons.
Word.
Rugrats.
Ooh.
Rocko's Modern Life.
Oh yeah. Fuck it, man. Ren and Stimpy.
Oh yeah, Ren and Stimpy.
That shit was crazy, bro.
It's weird. In retrospect, you like that show was like left.
That was for adults. Like
it's for adults.
That's before they had Adult Swim. Ren and Stimpy was fucking out of control.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Fucking all that shit was crazy.
I watched Nick at Night with my grandma all the time.
Me too.
Nick at Night. I Love Lucy.
That's crazy.
The Jeffersons for sure. You know what I mean? Like
Alfred Hitchcock. And
I was scared. I was scared.
My grandmother loved all that like creepy shit. So I will remember when she'd be in the parlor like 10, 11 at night, and I'm just sitting in there with her watching it all. Dick Van Dyke, fucking Bewitched, Dragnet,
all of that. We'll build off of that. It was a completely different culture.
No bullshit.
Yeah, bro.
What's the next wave for you? I know you also go to a lot of these venues and shit like that.
Yeah.
What's the most recent venue you rocked?
Most recently?
Yeah.
I was at the most recently when I picked up a microphone, I was at Easy Money show.
Okay.
Off in were we in New Hampshire? Where were we?
Easy Money.
Salem.
Easy Money's fire.
Yeah.
Okay.
Bro,
yeah, I heard about that one.
Shout out Easy Money, man.
Easy Money definitely in my top
Good
5.
Dude, top 5, you know what I mean, or more, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I was at he was like, yo, you want to rock? He let me and some other dudes get on the cypher.
Oh, that's fire. You put on your own show, didn't you? Most recent?
For sure. So I told you about that project me and Wacko release, like just direct to customer.
Yeah.
It should be available later. We're gonna like release it to the world, but right now we're trying something out and kind of previewing it to people.
Mm-hmm.
So we decided to do an album listening party.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And so
where was that at?
That was at the Sugarcane Alley.
Okay.
Which is a new venue. Leeds helps promote that venue.
Okay, big shout out to Leeds, man. I was up.
Big shout out to Leeds, and then Sugarcane Alley, great venue to check out for anything you're trying to do. It's in the back of Victoria's Diner. Yeah, so it's like
I feel like Leeds is like number one, like top promoter type shit. He's been around for so long.
Yeah.
Like if it wasn't for Leeds, like I would have still been doing my thing, but he put me on to so many opportunities, opening these doors, you know, with the Middle East and shit like that.
For sure.
So I just want to give a big shout out to Leeds
out
and all
Leeds,
that.
man. Yeah.
What's it like balancing that? Like being the artist and being someone to put together shows, because you gotta hunt these artists. You gotta make sure does that fuck up your stress level and shit sometimes?
Anything involving collaboration of any sort fucks up my stress level.
Mad anxiety, right?
Anything involving collaboration, because people are just not gonna be on the same type of time you on, same mentality.
That's a fact.
But you can't let that stop you.
Nah, nope.
You got to be in tune with your why. If you say I want to put an event together, you got to be in tune with your why. So a lot of artists nowadays are putting events together, hoping it's gonna make them have more of a bigger platform.
Yeah.
That may not be the case. Like you may be thinking, okay, I'm gonna put 10 artists on this bill. It's gonna be the ABC. I'm rapper ABC. This is the rapper ABC showcase.
Yep.
Like the thing is, everybody you putting on the bill, this is the issue, is that a lot of people, everybody's just kind of looking out for their own best interest.
That's a fact.
And we're not willing to take a second and think, how can we link up
collaboratively and really make this work?
And let's all kind of actually use this as a platform. So what you do run into is like artists will be like, hey man, I want to go do this thing. I want to make a lane for people. I got the venues. Everything's going to be great. They pour a lot into it. And maybe they like the outcome, maybe they don't. But overall, everybody's kind of where they started out at because most of the time, most of the crowd are the performers.
That's a fact.
So if most of the crowd are the performers, all of us are trying to reach an audience of fans that's going to buy into our brand. None of us are reaching that audience in that effort. And then what you said a minute ago, if everybody's like getting frustrated with artists, so you like, all right, is this guy on time? Is this person on time? Did you send your music? Did you send your music?
Yeah.
Hey, you supposed to, like, is anybody buying drinks? So now you a bit frustrated.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Now this wasn't my experience. My event was beautiful because everybody was there for a reason, which was to celebrate me and Wacko and listen to the album and be around each other and just be around the vibe. Yeah. We had Militia Rashad in the building. She like brought everybody to church. You know what I mean? We had so many great artists, Kadozi, a lot of people. So when you doing it for like, I'm not trying to like I'm not just trying to secretly get everybody to create a platform for me, but you're really like doing it naturally and organically. Like this is the right space.
It just feels better like that.
It's the right space to put it out this way, do the event. You know what I mean? But a lot of times when you're wearing different hats, I'm a guy that wears different hats. Yeah. Soon as you put on the other hat, that's all they're gonna look at you as. And they're gonna negate everything else you do.
Nah, that's a fact.
Doesn't matter how nice you are at rapping, producing, video making. If you're the event guy, now you're the event guy.
That's true.
Everything I just said are mentalities we need to grow outside of. That's my opinion.
Nah, that is a fact. Like motherfuckers getting typecasted out here for real, for real. You feel me? Like I see that right before my eyes, because I always started with the rap shit first, but once that TV shit started hitting and interviewing and all that, I began to get known for that. Yeah. You know? Yeah. The right ones will know he got some rhymes too and all that, but sometimes shit can just take everything over. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
100%, man. 100%.
That's a fact.
Now, when I first seen you, that's how I knew you was interviews. But then when I heard the raps, it was like a couple years later when I actually heard the rap. Yeah. And I was like, oh, no, I really like the rap. Word. And to this day, like off the schizo, there's some joints I really, really like.
I appreciate it. I appreciate it, man.
Like, I can look at you and know that you're hip hop. Yeah. That's what hip hop is about, though. Facts. Like you said, it's not on you, it's in you. And then how it's in you, it comes out different ways. Yeah. It's not gonna just be like that's what people that are outside looking in don't understand.
That's facts.
I might not just want to rap today. I might want to make a beat today. I might want to pick up the camera today. It's all the same thing though. Yeah. Which is creativity, expression through hip hop. You know what I mean?
Hell yeah, hell yeah. And you said you shoot videos too, right? Yeah. What are you shooting on?
Man, I'm shooting on the iPhone.
On the iPhone? That the 17?
Yeah, I used to have the Sony. I had the big gimbal and all that.
Yeah,
As things advanced, I was like, all right, I can either drop 4,000 or more or less.
Yeah.
On the whole rig.
Facts.
Or I can do the iPhone.
Then
Now, when I started shooting, when I shot soul music, iPhone.
What?
It wasn't even this new one. It was an older one.
Woo!
Because like the iPhone is catching up.
Nah, the iPhones, and that 17, I just know that camera is wicked.
Yeah.
Like I be having people sometimes when I perform, like, yo, can you catch this? People catch it on certain cameras and send it to me. Stats at the 17. My dude, when I tell you, I don't even know how it zoomed that close, was so clear. I'm like, man.
Yup.
You know what I mean?
Yup.
You could mess around and be a full-time videographer with the iPhone.
I'm not full-time, but I'm a videographer at this point, bro. Because I will say, my big strength is editing. That's the other reason.
Editing. A
lot of people are photographers and they're like, they're real nice with a camera.
Yeah.
I get it done with the camera. I know the movements and the flows. I had my buddy Jason Valentine years ago. He's nice with a camera, and I just watched him. He gave me some tips, and I took that and ran with it, bro.
Fuck yeah, dude.
But back then, I was just an editor. Now I do the video and the editor. It's really like anything else in life.
That's dope.
It's what you do with it.
Do you look at any like? There's a lot of guys. There's a nice handful of videographers out here, from the Sondo to the Guild. Do you have a specific one you always like? Damn, I fuck with them.
Sondo, Gil, Wax Hug.
That might be like top 3 right there.
Yeah, all them guys are super legit. There's a lot. There's people whose names I just can't come to mind right now, but there's a lot. Bro.
But those are definitely the 3 hitters right there.
Yeah, nah.
Gil Video, what we say, Wax Hug, Sondo Films, right?
Sondo's a fixture, man.
I gotta get something sometime with Sondo. I'm one like you too. You know, the hats. I do all my own videos, all my own editing, all that shit. Yeah. But every now and then, I like to just boop. You know what I mean? I got a couple guild joints I will wax up just for the catalog.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But I'm shooting all my own shit.
Yeah.
You know? If you ever see motion, it's because, when I'm with one of my boys, we hanging out, yo. So if it's moving, me, just tripod.
Because you can do so much in the editing, right?
I love it.
It'd be like 75% editing, 25% shooting.
Yep. That's all what it is. So I could never stand when dudes like, I used to do recording time too. He's like, oh, Wally, don't worry, it ain't nothing. I can bang out my verse, man, quick. Oh, Wally, I could do this thing real quick. I'm like, yeah, you can. I can too. But the work is really in the post-production. Yeah. You know what I mean? So yeah, we can bang out the rap and rap it, but it's all about the edit.
It's true.
It's always about the edit.
I agree. I would say the same thing.
How you feeling about this AI shit?
I got mixed feelings. So AI to me, I'm a anarchist at heart. You know what I mean? Like I've always been that way my entire life. I don't believe in any of these establishments. I believe like the land that we're on is stolen. I believe that the systems in place don't serve the people, but only serve those in charge. Like I've always believed that. I don't even talk about it sometimes because it's like nobody's listening. You know what I mean? But when it comes to, I'm also a realist and like a fatalist, I guess you would say. When it comes to what is, I need to make the best of it.
Yeah.
Now, other than that, I don't believe in good and evil. I don't believe in polarity.
Okay.
I believe everything is for a reason.
That's a fact.
And then anything that we have here, like a BBL, for instance.
Yeah, word.
We talk about BBLs. That's unnatural.
Word.
That's not. Nah, I'm not a fan. But it's like
that's that y'all BBL AI too now.
You know what I mean? So it's like
BBL the first AI.
It's an unnatural thing, right? But now if a lot of women have that. It becomes part of the culture. Art is made depicting women who have BBLs. So it becomes life itself. Yeah. It's an unnatural, synthetic, artificial thing that
takes
becomes
over.
Part of culture.
Yeah.
So I understand that everything in life is made from atoms. It's made from the building blocks of the universe. You know what I'm saying? And I believe in the higher power, the highest power, the most high.
Facts.
That nothing within the universe is outside of their control.
Right,
so if it's here for a reason. If it's pain, if it's struggle, it's here for a reason. If it's joy, if it's happiness, if it's birth, great stuff, it's here for a reason. If it's bad stuff, it's here for a reason. So AI, if I could have it my way, we wouldn't have AI. But now that it's here, I'm learning it.
You just gotta
You know what I'm
I feel like if you utilize it for certain things, like I overheard somebody say one night I was at a show, and I overheard somebody say, "Yeah, yo, I tried to write this rhyme, but it wasn't coming out, but I AI'd it and it came out better." Nah, shit like that. I'm like, nah. I'm like,
Yeah.
I gotta walk in. I'm
Yeah.
just disgusted right now
Yeah.
because I'm like, for rap help, I don't like that shit. You see
I
how
don't
they're
like
doing
that.
with the beats too? The girls on the thing, she goes, "I want it to sound like boom, 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 boom. Now let's make this a keyboard." And it's like she basically made the whole beat just sounding shit out with her mouth, and it's like,
Yeah.
it's like takes the skills out of it. But for certain things, it do work good because I'm gonna shout out my man Teddy Roxbury once again. He's a originator himself. He knows how to put shit together, but he knows how to utilize the AI correctly. You know what I'm saying? Like you really gotta talk to it in a certain language, is how he told me. And you gotta do
Boom.
things more than
That's it.
you know.
Yep.
I started. People are doing all the AI covers and shit. A couple I've had covers. I'm noticing. I go, hold on. I got those two different shoes. What the fuck?
Nah, it's real.
And I'm like, yo, man, niggas is just like sitting down on a bench, and it's just like, here you go.
Mm-hmm.
I like if you putting in some actual work and you're using it for little extra fancy juice ups.
Yeah.
I think that's cool. But for the rap part, I don't agree with it. Or the beats. I don't agree with it for the beats.
I still can't even get over ghostwriting and rap, bro. So like,
ooh.
But the thing with AI though is like
ghostwriting, huh?
You know what I mean? I'm accepting it, like that's what it. But I can't call you a goat if you
artist.
use ghostwriter.
Yeah,
you know
nah.
what I mean, like if somebody told me Styles P used a ghostwriter, I would just like I have to go for a long walk. You know what I mean?
Yo, for real, yo, no bullshit. Well, like he's the ghost for real.
With the AI thing, though, man, like you said, me and you, we're rappers. You say somebody's writing a rap with AI, we're like, man, that's fugazi, that's terrible.
That is crazy.
But somebody else. Now, me personally, I like making AI visual art. You know what I mean?
I like that.
I do it for fun. I do it for like, oh, I have an idea and I create it
and bring it to life like that, like art.
But somebody that's a painter or a drawer, me, I can't even draw a circle correctly. You know what I mean? Somebody else, they a painter or a drawer, they're like, yo, how can you do that? And I get it. I understand both sides. But for me, I use AI to do things I could never do. Like, for instance, my name is Herm, that was inspired by the Herm Hermit, the monk that Thick Quang Duk, who burned himself alive out of protest. You know what I mean? You probably seen the picture before.
That's learn some new shit every day.
Yeah, that's what I'm named after. So he burned himself alive in Vietnam. He's a monk because he believed in eternal life. He believed he's gonna live on.
Wow.
And he's noble in what he's doing. So he was silent, didn't make a sound, didn't scream, didn't try to get up, burned himself alive right there in front of everybody. So that's what I was inspired by. So when I was thinking, I was like, yo, I can tell his story with AI. I can show the little origin. What was he doing the day of before he walked into that? Nobody knows that. Nobody's ever seen footage of what this guy was doing, what his face looks like, what his name is, what some of the
thought process, the fuck's going through his head.
So I did that, bro. With AI, I was able to like do a little cinematic telling of the day of before he went to the square.
That's fire. See, shit like that. I like that, bro. Interesting type building. You know what I mean?
Yeah, bro.
Not just throwing shit out there. Yo, this, that, you know?
Yeah.
But no, I totally agree with that. Is there anything else you wanted to get out there? I know we talked about a lot. We covered.
Facts.
I don't want to forget nothing.
Nah, man, you know, Herm. I definitely got some music on the way that I'll be dropping soon. You know, I usually like dropping music.
We got a link on something.
We got to, bro.
That would be crazy right there.
We got to. But yeah, man, I'm Herm. That's BURNHERM on all platforms. I got a lot of music out. A lot of music coming before the year ends. And just be on the lookout for me. I got a lot of love for the city, for all of my people, man. And we here, bro. Shout out Wally Sparks, man.
Yeah, I know what it is, man. Q&A with Wally Sparks. Herm. Been waiting a while for this one. Until the next time, y'all know what I say. Cambridge, Gucci, man.
It's Herm, why? It's burn, Herm, why? I've been traveling since stuck on the page. I'm about to blow like palm threats, like Pompeii. It could happen in the wrong place, the wrong day. Need the music in my headset, kept on play. Plus the weed I keep ingesting, that strong J. Keep on mixing up my message, like Kanye. Try to little bro my concepts, like Fonte. Sign that deal, now you ain't object. Best obey. Every 24 the dawn sets, the moon hangs. Everywhere you go, you won't say, like true man. We put the TVs down, our cell phones. This spell we on, we leasing everything, even pelotons. They sell to own all these complexities that song saying. Even though he in the corn setting, how they all got pep in they step when they getting all left in the rat race, where you have to lace your shoes up for a faster pace, while they on the stoop where they boost up like Master Ace from the rafters. Sirendoni had the way. I ran the lap today. Instead they cap and say that shit you really mean get the last of place. So many passed away falling in the trap. That's a play, trying to get to the bottom of the bag. Yeah, like a pack of lays, you out in front, you on your own. You like a castaway, rabbit and hair. You fast today, but sometimes the past delays. A long way. Been through battles, man, I'm alright. I'm okay. I be having issues complex, stuck on the base. I'm about to blow like bomb threats, like Pompeii. It could happen in the wrong place, the wrong day. Need the music in my headset, kept on play. Plus the weed I keep ingesting, that strong J. Keep on mixing up my message, like Kanye. Try to little bro my concepts, like Fonte. Sign that deal, now you ain't object. Best obey. Every 24 the dawn sets, the moon hangs. Everywhere you go, you won't say, like true man.